My name is Annie. Timing pretzels right now. Anyway, who just pressed record? Who just recorded 30 minutes of, Go games? Only recorded the face cam. Me. Yep. So, I'm going to be doing home story times. I'm playing flat. Out again. So, we're going to meet my embarrassing stories. My embarrassments. Oh, my embarrassments. So I'm like, this so much. Anyways, which one should we start off with? Let's start off with the one. Look at that funny, but it's looking at it in here. It was when I was of the age of two, yeah, I think 2. And, I'm gonna save the best for last, of course. My mom and dad and me were all in the car. My brother was not exist then. And we were just driving, we were just driving along the road at the middle of the night. Not middle of the night, of course, it was only like 6 o'clock. But it was still late for me. And I had stuffed animal. Windows open. And guess who threw the teddy out the window? Yeah, that was me. I threw my stuffed animal out the window. And I am so guilty of that because I did not want to throw poor stuffed animal. And then my mom had to get out and grab my stuffed animal because I started screaming my face off. Like, dummy, Annie, why would you scream your face off if you were the one who threw the teddy out the window? I don't know. Sorry if you just see me a bunch of lines. Because there's a window right there. Right now, where I'm pointing, that's the computer. This is the computer. Okay? Behind it is blinds. Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm a short one. That's how I just I call it. That's that. This is the second one I can think of. So I'll do the best. The best. Okay, this one again it is kind of embarrassing. It'd be more embarrassing, I guess, for the girl who I'm going to talk about. I'm not consider her real name. But yeah. Anyway, so I went to a birthday party. I had a birthday party with my friends, and it was at the dance studio. I'm sorry, I was looking over here because my dad was getting louder and it was annoying me. So I'm like, zzz, it was annoying me. Anyways, and there's my mom invited this little girl who would play with me sometimes. I'm not afraid of playing with little children. I don't really mind. I have my own brothers. And then my best friend, I'm not going to say her name, but we'll say her name is Kaylee, and she has a little brother, so too. So we had to play with him all the time, and I'm really that big of a thing, I don't really mind. Anyway, though, and this little girl, she's one of those people, if she doesn't get what she wants, she tends to have a bit of a tantrum. She can't really sit still and do stuff without laughing or being goofy. As in dance, you have to be patient and focus, otherwise your dance teacher is going to get very mad at you. So, this little girl, we're going to call her, first name starts with an L, so we're going to call her Lonnie. Yes, Lonnie, that's a good name. Lonnie, was about the age of 4, 5-ish. At the time I was 7, I was turning 7. So, I was still, we weren't that far apart in age. So, me and her, we were best friends at all. We were friends though, we knew each other. We knew each other's favorite color and animals and stuff like that. She has started doing this very dramatic temper tantrum. I am not saying, wait. She cannot do a flap. And this is her reaction. I will imitate it. That was her reaction to that. So, basically, my dance teacher gets very annoyed at her, and puts her in the corner. And then she just had a full-down meltdown on this little mat that you do for acrobatics and gymnastics and stuff. It's like one of those big mats. It's kind of like a yoga mat, but like it has like kind of like that, but it's like a bunch of yoga mats blended. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like it has the texture of the ottoman in the background right there. Anyway, back to the story. And she was just sitting on that thing the rest of the time crying. And my friend, we're calling her Kaylee, best one. She wasn't able to be there, but I literally tell her the story all the time. Just because it was so awkward. Anyway, that was Lonnie. And, yeah, that was that story. Moving on to the next one. What's the next one I can think of? Okay, well, this isn't my story, but this is one of my friend's sister's story. So we're gonna call this beautiful lady. We'll call her. Well, I mean, it is kind of her story. I mean, she was. Yeah, we're gonna say it's Kelly's story because she was very much involved in it. It was her friend's sister's sort of embarrassing, awkward noticing. So her and her friend, and I can homeschool, therefore I do not go to school, so I was not there. And so they had gone. Sorry, I'm in my chair. I do this a lot. Ow, the head. Ew, there we go. They're good friends, and they were just, walking around school, doing casual thing, talking, and then they just see this humongous dude who is probably, you guys do just see it like this big. And to me, my computer's like this big. You guys just see this little thing. It's like, I just see this little thing that's like this big. It's like this. For a schedule, that's about that big on the screen. To what I'm looking at right now, sorry, I look up here. You see my thing. Okay. Anyway, I just look up on the camera. Anyway, but that was, and they just see this big, tall guy who was like me standing up on the chair, because if you didn't know, this I'm 4 feet tall. And he was just like very tall. I'm not even going to do that because I'm going to hurt myself. But, he was very tall. He looked like he was 6 feet. That's what I hear from the story. And, I know another one. Oh my god, tells me all the time. Okay, anyway, moving back on to the story we were talking about. She was basically, just gone out there, do what she wanted to do. And then this guy just stares at them like, and says, "You little twats," and then just, walks away like nothing. He just like, "You little twats," and then just, walks away. And they're like, can it, and it might look like the size of a fly to you, but I'm not a twat. So that's casually again on the third day. Anything suspicious of this strange man that they've never seen before in the school. So let's go walking along, walking along. And they see that this is the kind of sort of embarrassing part. It's more embarrassing again for a teacher than it is for my friend. But you just see him with this like 8-year-old girl in there, about my age. You don't look at me whatsoever. Like long blonde. I don't know her name, so obviously, but I'll tell you what she looks like. Oh, by the way, this friend, I'm imagining, she has brownish blonde hair. Like light brown almost, not brown. And then she kind of wears dresses a lot, and yes, that's her. And then what happens? Oh, with this girl who literally who like had like a long ponytail like this. It probably went down to like about here. With earrings or it wasn't a ponytail. It was like her hair was like down to the side like this, and then she was just like in like a little dress, like one of those mini ones. And then she had like a under it with some sneakers, and and this guy is just staring at the girl like this. And the girl just like, please wait for me, sir. I just want to finish my homework. I'm just getting here because I can't put it so late people. Please. You guys sleep, get out. And that's basically how that happened. And they were watching it the whole time, and then the girl just looked over like, help me, into the window where they were looking at. So, that was another one video. Okay, so now, this is the story. I love hearing it, and I don't care how many times my grandma told me the story. I always have her tell it to me. It is the dill pickle sandwich story. Now you're thinking, what is this dill pickle sandwich story? Alright, so her and her cousin were pretty good friends. And they went to the same school in first grade, all went to high school, or college, I think, actually. And, so they had gone there, and my grandma lived on a farm. She's 16 now, so she's 66 actually. So she lived on a farm when she was little, and they didn't have a lot of stuff. They had to have this turkey sandwich every single day. Sometimes you get peanut butter jelly, very rare. So her cousin always got this dill pickle sandwich, which she always watched her eat. She was always staring at her because she always thought, oh, my cousin's so privileged, she gets a dill pickle sandwich at lunch instead of a turkey or very rarely peanut butter and jelly. That's why I have to look up. And so, I'm wearing my grandma's birthday. That's why I was 8. And it's funny because in high school, my grandma told her cousin, hey, when we were kids, in school, I always watched you eat dill pickle sandwiches. And thinking you that you had so much money to have, you were so privileged to, have dill pickle sandwich. And then my mom, my grandma's cousin says, this one's not embarrassing, it's just funny, says to my grandma, my grandma says to my grandma, really, I always watched you eat your turkey and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I already thought you were so privileged because I only get dill pickle sandwiches. So that is the story of dill pickle sandwich. I know probably none of these stories are really interesting too, but here's the last one, which is truly embarrassing. Truly embarrassing. It makes me sometimes my face turns red. So if you see my face turning red, or looking like I'm cringing so bad, that is why. So this was my brother's birthday. He's turning 2, and so we had gone for his birthday, on his birthday, to one of those places or indoors that have those ducky houses and stuff. We went to one of those. It's called Go Bananas. It's in Odi, I think, somewhere around there. So we had gone there, and we were just playing when this little girl of the age of 3, I did not know at first, she looked 2, not even 3, but had come up to me and said, want to play? Of course, I didn't want to say no to this girl. I'm 8. She's 2. Or I thought she was. I'm like, I'm going to feel bad if I say no. So I say yes, thinking, oh, she wants to go down the slide with me once, and that's it. Oh, I was very much mistaken. We go down this slide, not only once, not only twice, not only 3 times. No, 7 times until she finally says, okay, let's go on the other side. 'Cause they had this little other slide in the front of the building and or the beginning area. She's like, let's go down it. And I'm like, can I go eat some food first? And I will meet up back at you in the maze in the front. Because there was like a little kids maze sort of thing. It wasn't actually a maze sort of thing until like there's little plastic balls and stuff. So, insane. Basically, with that tone of voice meaning, I'm not meeting you anywhere, child. Please get away from me. I want to play with my brother because he's probably not going to remember these moments. And I would like to have these moments with him because he is a 2-year-old. And he's so little and cute and adorable, and I know when he gets older, we're gonna scream and yell at each other and fight. So I don't have these moments now. And go, we have some fun. And this little girl comes back to me, trying to share her food for a little bit. That just keeps happening to the thing and stuff. And I keep saying I want to go play with my brother or something like that. And then you thought that was embarrassing. No, her name. I'm not gonna say her real name, but we'll say her name was. Trying to think of a name. What is her name? What was her name again? I'm not gonna say her name, but I was trying to think of what the first letter of it was. What's her name? I'm gonna say the word. So we're gonna call her. Samantha. She kind of looked like, she a little bit looked like, she was like a little blonde girl. And so, you probably picture her, a little blonde girl with very long hair, blue eyes, really, really, really bright, like really bright blue eyes, like very blindingly bright blue eyes, like almost like Snowmo's pants. Anyway, moving on to the channel, I don't know what I'm doing for necklace. And then she had asked me, this little man on her front, her mother looked 50 at least, and her mother, of course, was asking everyone, because she wasn't going to waste her dollar on these 2 kids she wanted to have as a kid, because there's 3 seats. So she'd asked this little girl, who was at the age of 1, she didn't know how to talk or anything, comes out with us, with her mom, and her mom's, of course, her mom, but she stands by her because she's still really little. And we just go in there, and because I look like I'm the age of 12 with this 2-year-old and this 1-year-old, I go like this on the horse. So I don't look like I'm very tall, and like I'm 12 years old, I'm only 8. So no. Yeah, you can already tell. There are lots of people coming in and taking pictures of me. So, yeah, that was that story. That's probably going to have to end it here, guys. Thank you all for watching, and